Hello. I was meant to film this video about 5 days ago, but I've had the most disgusting breakout ever. I don't know if you'll be able to see it now. It's gone down a hell of a lot, but yeah, it was horrible and I didn't want to subject you lot to my face. So while we're on the subject of skin, I will do the skincare bits first. So the first thing is are they micellar waters? I don't know how you say it, but yeah, it's like a bioderma water. You take your makeup off with it, and I picked up the L'Oreal one, 3-in-1 purifying solution, dissolves your makeup, blah blah blah. I feel like face wipes just move the makeup around your face and they're really wet and I don't know. This is more of like a gel. Well, it's not a gel, but it's not like the water that comes out your tap. It's got like a coating on it. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Try one of these out. I'm really liking this, and it takes off mascara really well as well. Sorry if the lighting's changed a bit. I had to close my curtain because the sun's like beaming in. Next up, skincare is cleansing strips for your face. I love these. I get so much enjoyment out of them. These are from Savers as well. I buy more or less everything from Savers just because it's so much cheaper than Boots or Superdrug. These are £1 each. I bought the ones for your T-zone, between your eyes and your chin, and the ones for your nose. They're just strips. Wet skin, put the strip on, wait till it's dry, peel it off, and yeah, I get so much satisfaction of seeing shit coming out of my nose. I love using these. Again, Savers, you can tell I'm a cheapskate. Is Nip and Fab Pistachio Sundae body butter. I knew that these were quite a bit of money. I think they're like £10–12 to buy because I scanned them with my Amazon barcode scanner whilst I was in Savers, and it came up about £10. And in Savers they're £2.99 and you get quite a bit. It's quite a big tub. I've used loads already. It's quite a strange smell. I don't really think pistachios have a smell as such. They're just nutty smelling. But this sort of smells like popcorn as well. I don't know, it's a weird smell. They do loads of scents if you're not into this one. I was on the lookout for a new body scrub and I just picked this one up. Palmer's Cocoa Butter body scrub. Now, I paid £6 for this in Boots, and I went into Savers yesterday and it was £2 something, I believe. I tried this out a couple of times. It's alright. Nothing amazing, but I'm sure there's better body scrubs out there. I needed a new muslin cloth for my cleanser, but I couldn't find any in Boots. But I came across these in Aldi. They're actual baby ones and they're huge, but they do the same job. My mum's had the white one and I'm left with the gaudy baby prints. But they do the job, and I think they were like £2.49 for 3, which is an absolute bargain. In my previous video you would have seen that I went to a wedding and I wanted to get a primer because I haven't actually got one. I only wanted it just to keep my makeup on for the whole day, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money. But I got one from Collection and it's called Primed and Ready Primer. It's like a silicone gel sort of formula. I don't know much about primers, so I don't know what's good and what's not, but it might have been this that broke me out. I think it was about £3.99, so still pretty cheap. I'll probably use it again on a night out or something, and then I'll see if it is this that's breaking me out. Got myself a beauty blender. Mine's quite dirty. I apologise, I used it this morning. I didn't get the real one because I think they're like £16. I went onto eBay, just typed in beauty blender and got a £2.99 one. I don't know if it's any different from the real one, but it's really soft. I damped this and then put my foundation on with it, and it leaves quite a flawless finish. It might not look too flawless today because of the whole spot issue I've got going on. I really like using this. I wouldn't recommend it if you're in a rush. I like to take my time with this because I like to make sure it's all properly blended in. I still have to say that I love using a brush. Now the next two products are actually my foundation that I'm using currently. They work really well together. The first one I bought back in August. I think it was August, it was around the summertime, and it's the Bourjois BB Bronzing Cream 8-in-1. I actually use this to contour with before I put my foundation on. So after I've moisturised, I put like a line of this down each cheek, around my forehead, under my lip, and it sort of like contours my face before I put my foundation on. So I really like this. And alongside that I use my new Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. Mine is in soft beige. I love this stuff. It is so good. I'd say this is probably a medium coverage, but you can build it up to heavy. If anyone ever had the Dream Matte Mousse, then you'll know what I'm on about. It can get a little bit cakey, so I only use like a tiny pea-sized amount of this. I've used this bronzer for ages because it's matte and it's from the high street, but this is the 17 Instant Glow. Now, if I open that up, you probably think, oh my god, Kate, that's way too dark for you. But it actually doesn't pay off as dark as that when you put it on your cheeks. It's really pigmented, like you don't have to work your brush into the powder, but it doesn't come off as dark as that when you've actually applied it. I love this. The next item is a Natural Collection blusher, again a repurchase but in a different colour. I got this in Peach Melba. These are just cheap as chips. I think these are $1.99. Real nice powdery finish. I've read blog reviews on these and people actually compare them to the MAC blushers, so I've never actually tried a MAC blusher because I don't really buy high-end makeup. Unless it's a lipstick, I'm not interested. I wanted to go and see what all the hype was about, and I got a Baby Lips by Maybelline. These are just, I don't know what the fuss is about. Alright. They moisturise for like 10 seconds and then I end up licking it off. So the next thing is the find of the month, and it's a dupe for MAC's Up the Amp. Now, Up the Amp is my favourite lipstick of all time. I don't know if it's being discontinued or not. I don't know if that's just a rumour. It's LA Colours. Now, I think you can get hold of LA Colours in, is it Beauty Base in Westfields? I live nowhere near a Westfields. I actually managed to get this at my local chemist for the grand sum of £1.49. And it is this amazing purple colour, just like Up the Amp. I've got a blog post on this comparing it to MAC's Up the Amp. That's Up the Amp, this one, and that one's the LA Colours. Up the Amp is a little bit more pink toned, but when they come off on the lips they are identical. So I'll leave that blog review down below if you want to take a look at it on my lips and swatched and stuff. It's really moisturising, and for £1.49 you can't really complain, can you? It's just an amazing dupe and I'm a genius. So I was in Poundland and I came across Revlon nail varnishes. I got this one and a nude one. Obviously they were £1. No, they weren't actually. That day in Poundland everything was 97p, so bargain. I wore this one in my previous video on to my cousin's wedding because I wanted it to match the flowers in my top. It went really well, but it chipped within a day. It's absolutely terrible. So yeah, I'm not impressed with that. I'm glad I didn't pay like the normal £6-7 retail price for it. I'm glad I got it in the pound shop, but if you need it just for like a day, it's fine. It's in 902 Craving Coral. It's an amazing colour. I just wish it would stay on my nails. The nude one, I haven't tried it yet. It's probably the same effect. This is in Classy. I want to actually try these without a base coat, because when I use this one I put a base coat on and I'm not a fan of base coats. I feel like there's nothing for your nail varnish to grip to. It's just like a smooth coat. I feel like it chips easier with a base coat. Might sound stupid, but in my opinion that's what happens on my nails. If I put a nail varnish straight onto a bare nail, it's got a lot more staying power. Last but not least, well, yeah, it is least. I hate that saying. Why do people say that? Because it is the last thing. It's what I've got on my nails right now, and it's my new favourite nail varnish. When I found the LA Colours lipstick stand, they had a nail varnish stand next to it, and my eyes were just drawn to this. It's such a gorgeous colour. It's like a bright Barbie pink with a purpley sort of undertone. Yeah, it's not completely pink. It's in Wisteria. This cost me all of £1. It's just an absolutely gorgeous colour, and I love this. I love the brush, I love the application. I've had it on for about 2 days. I haven't noticed any chipping yet. Just my favourite nail varnish I think I own. So that's my beauty haul, guys. I'm sorry it was a bit jittery. I'm just feeling a bit out of it. I've been all over the place recently, so I'm knackered, I'm stressed, blah blah. You don't want to hear all that shit. I'll see you in my next video, guys. I've got a fashion haul. I think I've got a Primark haul actually. I've got quite a bit from Primark, so if you want to see that, give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Oh, you are joking. Today is just not my day. Yeah, that's not Up the Amp. I've chosen the wrong lipstick. So, I think it's mint. It smells like mint. Must be mint. Mint, mint, mint.